Our last topic of the day from Insider. Lady Gaga's dog walker, Ryan Fisher, 39, who was shot while out for a stroll with the star's French bulldogs in Los Angeles, penned an emotional social media post on Monday morning describing the ambush and thanking the star for her support. Fisher scuffled with the suspects, described as two black males between the ages of 20 and 25, who then shot him in the chest, snatched Gustave and Koji, and sped away. For 2 days, the dogs were missing, but late Friday, they were found. A good Samaritan who purportedly found the pups tied to a pole outside, miles away from where they were captured, scooped them up and returned them to a Los Angeles police station. Gaga previously offered a $500,000 reward for the safe return of the dogs. It's unclear if the woman who found them has accepted the offer, but TMZ reports that a source says the singer and actress will gladly shell out the money as soon as she can.
What do you think about all that? I don't know. I don't know. Let me get your thoughts first on that as I've transitioned us back onto the screen here.
I mean, I'm obviously I'm very glad that what's his name, Ryan Fisher, is in stable condition. Yeah. I am also obviously glad the dogs were found. I think, as several people have pointed out, and I think it's a weird thing we do in our culture where it's like, are the dogs okay? It's like, a dude was shot.
That was the first thing people started bringing up. Like, wow, Gaga, the first tweet that you put out was more for the dogs than the guy. Is that what happened?
I guess, and the only credit I will give people is he was in stable condition, I think, fairly quickly.
But still,
obviously, horrible though.
Should have been more for the guy.
Yeah.
But
I was shocked, and I hate to be morbid, but because from what I understand, I don't think this was targeted at all, that it was, it's Lady Gaga's dogs. I think if anything, that was a huge downside, because I think this is a fairly common, and again, I don't know a ton about this, but I've heard that with certain dog breeds like that, like French bulldogs, they're worth a ton of money.
Yeah.
Like well bred, like French bulldogs. So I guess it's not super uncommon to have those dogs stolen and like resold, which is obviously awful. But when I heard that was more the situation than anything like targeted against Lady Gaga, I was real concerned that they were just going to be like, nope, too much trouble, in too deep, and like hurt the dogs. Obviously, first and foremost, glad Ryan Fisher is okay. Awful that he had to go through that. Weird that we all jumped on the dogs faster than worrying about the human person. And I love dogs. I love dogs more than like anything. But glad everyone's walking away from the situation okay.
I said the same thing. I was like, why are people? And there were a lot of people online saying that like really, you're more concerned about the dogs than the guy. One of the dogs got away. Two of them were taken. And then just to get inside their head real quick, I thought that this was interesting, how fast those dogs were returned. I'm pretty sure that those guys these guys probably do this all the time. They probably hold up people at gunpoint. It's crazy that they are willing to kill for this. Usually people, they probably, like, usually people would I mean, me personally, I love dogs too. When you put a gun in my face, take the dog. All right, I'm sorry. You're going to. I mean, if this is my children, I'm like, no, you're gonna have to shoot me. But if it's my
dog's got 10 more years, maybe. I got
right, but
hopefully more than that.
What stood out to me the most was how fast they returned the dog. How somebody found the dogs tied to a pole. I just imagine these guys were either like Lady Gaga fan, like, oh my God, we stole whose dogs? And honest, I'm not gonna make a joke out of it, but honestly, what probably really happened was these guys probably realized, holy crap, we don't need this type of heat coming.
We are gonna get caught.
We are definitely gonna get caught.
It has too many pieces that people. It's like, oh, a celebrity and their dogs.
Yeah,
they're gonna.
I don't need the $1,000 or $2,000 selling this dog on the black market would probably give, whatever it would give. There's like these dogs. There's no way in the world you can sell these dogs now. There's a $500,000 reward, and I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, there's no way you can sell.
There's no way you can sell these dogs now. I mean, the crap you have to go through to even think about selling these dogs. It's over. And I'm sure those dogs were chipped. The second, if I was in their head, I'm like, the second I found out these are Lady Gaga's dogs, get rid of those dogs because they're probably chipped. And, you know, they the best thing that they did was keeping those dogs alive and tying them to a pole and letting them go.
Like I said, I was happy and a little surprised that they did leave the dogs unharmed.
Well, I mean, because if I'm assuming that they probably thought that maybe the dogs were chipped, so even if you were to harm the dogs, you got to figure out where the chip is, and I'm pretty sure they probably thought these dogs they're being watched. They're being tracked right now.
Yeah.
She has $500,000 to throw out for an award. These dogs are definitely chipped. Just I wonder if they did it themselves, as far as returned the dogs themselves and tied it to a pole, because I'm sure they're looking at surveillance, or did they ask somebody else?
Good day for that lady that just stumbled upon them.
I'm hoping she gets that payout, because
I got to assume. I think, I don't know if I could take that much money, but it's like, okay.
I could. I listen. I love your album. I listen to your music all the time, Lady Gaga. This is my reward. I love your music. I am a fan. Hey, you know what? I found your dogs. So no, I don't. You don't. What they say? You don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate. You offered the $500,000.
That's true.
I'm gonna take.
It's not gonna put her in the poorhouse either.
Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, it's not. If you'd have offered $10,000, I mean, I would have taken it. But you said You said $500,000. Write that check, Gaga. But I know people are probably going to be like, maybe she was in. We're going to go through a whole.
I know. I was waiting for you to do that. Yeah. It's like,
she was in.
That would be the dumbest crime ever. Let me introduce myself to.
Yeah. Unless she's the mastermind, she is the one that's running the chain, and she hired those guys, and then we got a bigger payday. Or,
I guess all I have to say is, if that's what happened, I look forward to watching the Netflix documentary.
That movie is going to be awesome. That's how I would write it. Guys, let us know what you think about that whole thing. About you glad that Lady Gaga got her dogs back? Should she take that $500,000? You already know my answer. My answer is yes. She earned it. That was a verbal.
I'm not saying she shouldn't. I think I'd at least do. See, I was raised with a very Midwest sensibility, where you at least twice have to be like, oh no, I couldn't.
No, I can't risk.
No. Are you sure? And then if she insists the third time.
Of course, that would make Lady Gaga look like a jerk well, she said no twice, and you know the rule. She gave me 2 chances to back out, so I didn't do. No, she would double the money before not giving her anything.
Yeah.
So I know that's true, but I couldn't risk it. I'm like, are you sure? The most I would say, are you sure? Yes, thank you. That's as I'm broke. I need my money. So let us know what you guys think. Would you take the money? Would you let it? No, a thank you is all as its own reward, or are you more like me? Money, please. That's what I would have said. Let us know below, and maybe we'll talk about it more on We Got Your Mail. And